Well, you know, it was Russell's first film that he was going to direct. That was quite exciting for me, and the fact that he thought of me for the female part was, you know, kind of blew my mind. And I've always admired him as an actor, so obviously I wanted to, I wouldn't say no to this experience. And the story was really, really complex and interesting, and the script was very well written. I could see that there was going to be a lot to study and to explore, because it's a period drama. It's happening 100 years ago. There was a lot to learn and to research, which I did. And the character was a completely different person from me, coming from a different country, from different traditions, speaking a different language. All that was very appealing and not necessarily easy, but interesting to research and understand and learn. Well, I could never be in the situation, because I don't live, you know, in the country where those laws are, you know, are still in force. I mean, what I admire about Aisha is that she's very obviously very strong and quite brave for her times, because it's already, you know, it's difficult to oppose the traditions nowadays in the countries where that's expected from women. But I imagine how difficult it was to do it 100 years ago. And bravery and strength is definitely something that I admire in women, in people in general, in men too, because not everybody has these traits of character. So obviously, you know, hopefully I would think that I would do the same thing and be as strong as her, but it's not necessarily an easy choice that these women are making. They are, you know, it's not very easy to stay alone by choice with a child, when obviously financially it's difficult. You understand, for Aisha, she's running this hotel by herself. It's not easy now that she's lost her husband, and she's still persevering by doing it all by herself and raising her kid. It's a very hard thing for a woman to do, and but it's interesting to understand the reasoning behind it, and the reasoning behind it is the child. She wants, first of all, for a child to be happy and to have a good relationship with men. So it's not really about her anymore, it's about her kid, because she's responsible for that child. Well, so of course, you know, I was just expected to, you know, learn my phrases phonetically. You don't necessarily need to learn the language when you speak it. So for that I had coaches and I was training, but I wanted to understand the basics of the language, because it's also a very different language. None of the languages I speak or understand could help me in learning Turkish, because it belongs to a different group of languages. So I decided to buy a Rosetta Stone program, which is a computer program, and it really helps you to learn the language. I learned the basics. You know, within a week I knew how to say tons of short phrases. I knew verbs, I knew colors. I still know all these things. And that really helped me in playing Aisha, because I didn't just, you know, repeat the phrases like a parrot. I knew, you know, I understood the words, and I always asked my coaches what every word means that I was saying. And it really, you know, it really made a difference, because there was a moment where the actor who plays my dad, he's a real Turkish actor. He actually didn't speak any English, by the way. So he started improvising on set. And I understood what he was saying, and I also answered him. It wasn't anything complicated, it was very easy, but nevertheless, you know, it's a language that I didn't really speak, and it made me really excited that I could, that made a difference, you know, that I could respond to him.